What is going on, guys? This is Chad. Thank you for watching another Is That Chad Auto Reviews video. Today we're taking a look at the all-new 2019 BMW 430i convertible. Now this is going to be a hardtop convertible, and in this video I'm just going to show you guys everything you need to know about this car, from just a walk around to an interior look, as well as a test drive. Now the test drive is going to be in the next video, so if you do want to see a test drive on this car, please go ahead and look into the next video and you'll be able to see that. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into this. This car is going to be a 2-liter twin turbo power 4-cylinder motor. Okay, it gets 24 miles per gallon on the city and 34 miles per gallon on the highway, so great gas mileage. Now, speaking of gas mileage, you do have 3 different drive modes. You have eco mode, comfort mode, and then sport mode. And then you also actually have a sport plus mode, so I guess you have 4 modes. It also has the paddle shifters as well for that sport plus mode, so you can manually select which gear you want to be in. This car is going to offer 18-inch rims and tires. Look really nice down there. Walk around to the front of the car, you're going to notice these standard LED headlights with LED fog lights as well. It has the auto on and off function as well. Now this car does have an intercooler on it since it is turbocharged. Now down here you do see the parking sensors. It has parking sensors on the front and the rear of the car. Working our way to the side of the car, you see you have turn indicators in the mirrors, LED of course. Car has smart entry system with push button start, and with the smart entry system you can also open up the top, which is something I will demonstrate for you in just a second. Walking around to the back, you're going to keep LED trims. You're going to keep the LED trend with the LED tail lights. LED tail lights. I don't know if they're LED brake lights or not. I'll check. You have a dual outlet exhaust down there. It is both on one side, but there is 2 pipes coming out. Your gas is going to be on the passenger side, which I guess if you're looking at a BMW is pretty standard. Now, this car here is completely made in Germany. Engines in Germany, transmissions made in Germany, final assembly point is in Regensburg, Germany. So a complete German car. It's about 5% of the parts from this car come from the US or Canada. Everything else is going to be German. Now, I'm going to show you guys the passenger side of this car first. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and get into the back seat of it first, show you guys what that's like. So before I do so, let me just show you guys, this is leather. I'm not sure if this is real leather or a fake leather. It's something you have options on both. You can either buy it as real leather from BMW, or you can get it with this fake leather in it. So fold the back seats down, lift this, and then you can just go right here and scoot that up. Now, climb back here. It's very, very tight. Very tight. Fold that down. Now with that down, it's not too bad. I'm 6'1", and I have a little bit of space here. Obviously, this is only going to be a 4-seater because in the middle here, you get this set of cup holders. So you do not get a seat here in the middle. You do have a rear pass-through right here in the middle. Just fold this guy down, and then you have access to the trunk, which I'll be showing you guys in just a minute. Got nice door speakers on either side. Of course, you have air vents, power outlet right there. That's actually, you have your own climate control back here, so hotter or colder, fan speed, real nice. Rear seat back pockets on both sides of the car, passenger and driver. I'll go ahead and hop out. Nice thing about this lever being here, it's easy for the back seat occupant to do so. Go and use this button here to scoot the seat forward. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the front seat. Something you'll notice is you have this real dark colored wood interior trimming. You get it on the door handles over there, all the way across where the dash is, all the way across to the other side where the door handle is there. Looks really nice, real premium actually. Radio is going to be way up top up there. It's obviously not going to be touchscreen. It's kind of too far away for it to be touchscreen. It'd kind of be in the way if it was. Dual automatic climate control, as you can see right down there. Coming down, you have your gear selector here. Real nice gear selectors, pretty BMW, very standard on all BMWs. This is how you change your modes here. You can go from sport to comfort to Eco Pro right here. And then your parking sensors, so the car will beep at you if you start to get too close when you're parking. Another nice thing is the top is controlled right here, so you can control the top from right here. Really nice, really easy to get to. It's not hidden at all. Very easy. Now this guy here is going to be how you control the radio. Now it is on the other side of the console from where the driver sits, and at first I thought that'd be kind of a weird spot for it. However, your hand rests there perfectly whenever you're sitting in the driver's seat, so it's actually not bad at all. One thing I can complain about, or I will complain about, and maybe it's just because I'm not super familiar with the car, but from a first time getting in, it's kind of hard to know exactly what you're hitting. I mean, if you have to look down to see what it is, which is something I'm not a big fan of. I'd like it to be something where you can do it just by touch and not have to take your eyes off the road. Another thing I noticed about it is the buttons are kind of sticky. They're not, I don't know, they just don't feel very premium. You push it and almost like it sticks. You don't know if you really pushed it down sometimes. So that's my one complaint about that. Other than that, it's really nice. You just push it down to select. I mean, it's not shiny, so you're not getting finger smudges everywhere, which is nice. Go ahead and look at some other things. You do still keep your regular emergency brake, which I know will make some of you guys very, very happy. I know I have a lot of complaints about that electronic parking brake. Drop a comment, let me know what you guys think. Are you guys okay with the parking brake here, or would you rather it be an electronic parking brake? My thing is, if it's an electronic parking brake, now all of a sudden you can take this armrest and you can extend it, and you have more space for armrest, and you don't need this big area cut out for the stick. So for space wise, I definitely like the electronic parking brake. Functionality wise though, I definitely like just the regular e-brake. Less to go wrong. Now this car does not have it, but you can get the wireless phone charger in this car as well. So if you want that option, you can get that. Looking down on the center console, I believe this is where the wireless phone charger would be located. Like I said, this one is not equipped with it, but you do get a USB. Now this center console is not deep at all, so you're not fitting a huge amount in there. I mean, as you can see, it's barely long enough, barely longer than my fingers, so not very deep at all. Now let's go ahead and start the car, show you guys what everything looks like turned on. You get your nice door edge sills right there that say BMW on them. Another thing while I'm walking around is you notice this chrome. It's actually a matte chrome, so it's not a real glossy chrome. It's matte, really nice. Let me also show you guys this trunk while I'm back here. Go ahead and open that guy. Now, something that's very important, obviously the trunk is going to be a little bit smaller since it is going to be a convertible. This is where everything needs to fold back into. Now, you guys can see this right here. This, for the top to go back, has to be placed right here. It has to be down like this. If it's up like that, you will not be able to lower the top, okay? So make sure you have that down to do it. Another cool thing is you'll notice these buttons right here. I'll go ahead and push them, show you guys what that does. Make sure I do the right one here. I apologize, I believe the windows do have to be up in order to work that. Let me see. Yep, the windows do need to be up in order to work this. So I will show you guys that again in just a minute. You also get this, let's see what this is down in here, little compartment. I believe it may be like a fuse box or something, but let's take a look. Yeah, just a little, I don't even know what that would be. There's a little compartment right there. Put that back down, lock it. Of course you get a tow hook. You do not get a spare tire in this car. I'll fold this back down. Soft close, so all you gotta do is barely close it. You see it'll automatically close and latch itself, so you don't have to slam it down anymore. Now, getting into here, obviously you have two set seats, so you can program it. You also have, of course, power seats. Now this here, it looks like it would be a lumbar support, but it's not. What it is it's actually the side bolster support. So you can see as I'm pushing the buttons, the side bolstering there is getting tighter and or looser depending on which way you push it, and that's really nice. Another really nice thing about these seats is this right here. You can pull it out and extend that, so if you have longer legs, this car will still easily accommodate you. Go ahead, hop in here. All the gauges are gonna be your regular analog gauges here. Nothing to speak on too much there. Go ahead and close this. I'm sure I have the top completely closed. The other cool thing, now you see here you have windows, obviously. But then you have this button here, which is also windows, but it does all the windows. So all 4 windows will go up and down at the same time if you push that button. So it's a really nice feature. Red stitching, as you can see from the video, everywhere. The paddle shifters. But then you can also just come down here to drive, slide it over to the left, and then just push it up and down as well if you don't want to use the paddle shifters. You can see it will allow you to go all the way up to 8 speeds, because this is an 8-speed transmission. Slide it back over, simply push the P to put it back in park. But let me show you guys the reverse camera real quick before I do that. Real nice backup camera with parking sensors, of course. You can see you have your dynamic guidelines there to show you your projected path. As you turn the steering wheel, the lines move to show you your projected path, which is always a nice feature. I'm gonna put it back in park. And now I'm going to show you guys just how to open up the top with the key, and then we'll go on a test drive. So once again, guys, if you do want to see the test drive on this car, please go ahead and go to my channel and take a look. Other than that, guys, please like this video if you did like it. Subscribe to my channel for more content, but most importantly, drop a comment and let me know what kind of content that you guys want to see, what kind of cars you want, all that kind of stuff. Just drop a comment, let me know. So to do this with the key, to open the top with the key, first off, the car has to be off, so let me take care of that. Second thing about it is you have to be right here next to the car in order for this to work. If you stand too far away, it will not work for you. I was having a big problem with that. So to do it, you just want to take this button here, the unlock button, and I'm going to push it twice, and I'm going to hold it on that second push. And then the top will start to go back. First, let me there it goes. So once again, all I'm doing is pushing and holding this button. And the same thing goes for closing it as well. Instead of the lock button, instead of the unlock button, you just hold the lock button. And it'll roll the windows up as well. And there you go. It'll do a little chime there, letting you know that it's done and it's all set and ready to go. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching another Is That Chad auto reviews video. And I look forward to seeing you on the next one.